Thank you so much for joining us today. I am Tina Bridges, and I am District Sales Manager 1377, 1436, and Future 1442. And I want to introduce my friend, Lana. Lana, tell us who you are and what's your district.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lana Bynum. Well, you can see that Tina and I are both excited. We're squirming in our seats like we've had 5 cups of coffee because we are just blooming and blossoming with excitement. Some news that we're going to share in just a bit, which Tina's kind of shared just a little bit already. But I'm Lana Bynum. I'm the district manager over 1457 here in Gastonia and some surrounding areas. And we're excited to be with you today. It's real informal. It's just like we're just sitting with you. So, you know, don't be stressed. We can't see you. And if you've still got your PJs on, that's quite okay. So welcome. Tina, I'll turn it back to you.
Okay, well, the news first, like Lana said, today is all about you and getting you organized. You will see Lana and I grabbing papers and stuff like that. Just think about before, some of you are brand new and some of you have been around a long time. But what we used to do is we'll sit in front of you and we'll do planning. It's just like that today. Just relax. I've had some people say, well, Tina, I don't have that binder. I don't have all those things together. It's okay, honey. Just relax. I'm going to show you what the binder looks like. Lana and I are going to share some tips. It's just very informal, just like we're sitting here, girlfriends having a cup of coffee, and that's what we want it to be about. If we make mistakes and stutter, it's okay. And because you know what? We don't see you. You do see us, and it's okay. We don't care. Lana and I like to have a good time. We do not care if you laugh about us. It is just fine because we laugh at ourselves too. But anyway, I want you to just to relax today. This is recorded because so many of you work or you're busy. We understand that. But I want you to be able to go back and replay this. And you can fast forward if we get off topic, which Lana and I do sometimes. Just fast forward if you want to. Pull out the binder, start making you a binder, and we're just going to go over all this with you. But first, I want to just let you know, there's changes happen with AVON. That's why you see Lana and I working together. We're going to try to do some of these broadcasts because we are trying to get planned and organized ourselves. We were just talking about, oh my gosh, I hope there's not junk behind us so y'all don't see what a mess we make. But we want to help you at the same time us get organized. It's okay if you're not, because believe me, some days I am and some days I'm just, it's crazy. But the big news right now, AVON has made some changes. A lot of you already know that. We used to be in the field with you guys. Now we're called Dynamic Team, and we're at home, and we are able to reach more people, but we do miss you guys. And so if you don't know, we'll be out in the field very soon, coming to some meetings. But first, the next change that's going to happen, we're changing around a little bit. I will be taking over 1442. I'm real excited. I know many of you, so I will be your district manager. I've been on Facebook and everything. I've been doing that. I will keep 1377. And Lana, tell them the big change.
Oh, and the big change is I'm coming home. Do you know I used to be a trendsetter? I was a trendsetter for my whole district sales manager life, and I know the challenges and I know all the benefits of the trendsetter district. So when Stephen asked me if I'd be willing to step over and be the district manager for 1436, I was excited as could be. So I will be your new manager. Tina will be hugging, not goodbyes, but just we're joining you on our rally or our holiday meeting October the 19th in Charlotte at the University Place. So Tina and I will be together, and we'll all be hugging from excitement. And of course, it's a bittersweet when someone moves over to another area, but Tina's not leaving you. She's just expanding her circle of the AVON family. We're one big family. Tina will never leave you. I'm certainly not leaving 1457, and we're just becoming one bigger family. So I hope you'll embrace me because I'll embrace you. I love AVON. I've been with AVON for 19 years. I sold as a representative for 4, and I know about the trendsetter market. And as Tina has been just a loving friend to me, she will go over and support another district, but she is here for you. And we're all just one big family. So thank you. I'm so excited. October the 19th will be when we transition.
Well, thank you, Lana. Yeah, it's a lot of changes, but what I want you to remember, change happens. things are going to happen, but when your manager changes, it's okay. We are here. We're employees of Avon, and we're here to support every representative. And, you know, sometimes, yes, I wanted to cry when, you know, everything changed. But you know what? I picked myself up, and I know Lana's the same way. We're out here to join and help each other. And I'll tell you, I learn from representatives like I do managers and my boss, Stephen Walker. And every time I get a new boss or Avon changes, I learn. So take it as a learning experience. And if you're either getting a new manager, myself, or you've lost one, it's okay, because you know what? Once you're in Avon, we are family forever, and we're here to help support you. And because it's about you, it's not about us anyway. So I wanted to, let's move on past that. We're here to help you. We cannot wait to grow. I cannot wait to get with my new team. And, you know, I can't wait to see the entire team and everybody on the broadcast just growing. So like I said, it's about you today. So the first thing I want to talk about, after moving past that, let's move past getting organized, because I know, you know, y'all have seen, I am a Facebook queen. Really, I just post everything. I don't know everything about it, but I post so much, and I'm so proud of my trendsetter team. They just grow and grow and grow, and they get on that and say thank you to a new member coming in. Every one of them, whether they're on team or not, work so well together. And my goal is to have everybody do that as a nationwide. I want us all to do that. Embrace each other that's new coming in, whether you're brand new to Avon or you've been around for 130 years, you know, we need to love each other and support each other. So our Facebook is a way to do that. And when you see something new pop on Facebook or a new any kind of tool, I believe in running it off and putting in a nice binder. I'm all about a binder. So that's what I wanted to go over with you today, is let's talk about getting organized. Because as things change, a lot of you join other Facebook groups, we get great ideas. But you know what? Sometimes you can get so much information, we cannot keep it together. I can't, Lana can't. You know, there's no manager, there's no representative who can keep up with all the changes. So what I want you to do is get you a notebook, whatever you can make it look, you know, every year I have something about breast cancer. I love our company because we do so much for breast cancer. So you'll see my binder has, you know, if y'all were with me last year, you saw this, you know, here it says, do something beautiful against breast cancer. And it goes great with our, you know, what beauty with a purpose now, because we have a purpose. Whether you have a purpose for your family, our company has a purpose for you and a purpose for women around the world. So get your binder. And you've seen we've emailed it out. We've also posted it, how to make a binder. You know what? Make it your own. You don't have to have it just like I have. But what I did is I've gone and broke it down for you to make it very simple for you. So what I want you to do is go to the store. You can go to the dollar store. You can get a binder for $1. You do not have to have these little protective sleeves, but I like those because I'm going to flip through a lot. And then I want you see these little tabs here? Get you some tabs, and you can, like I said, you can take the list I have and you can change it to what fits you best. That's fine. You can add things and take away. What's nice about this is Avon changes incentives. Can you believe Avon changes? When you like, no, Lana. When you have changes, go take that out and pop it right back in there. Because think about, I know myself, I'm like, oh, I don't remember that new rule, or I don't remember, think about, you know, our leadership's changed. What's that new, you know, what is it called? It's called your promoter now. Anytime something changes, pop that in there. That way, when you're out, those of you at leadership who lead our great teams, you can flip through that and help your representative. You can put everything in this binder and take it with you. Keep it with you. So the first thing I want you to do is make sure you have this tool, is a binder and your contact list. Then I want you to get you a planner. You know, I love technology, but I am still a write it down kind of girl. I have to have it wrote down or I'm not going to remember. So you got to have that. Then make sure you have whatever calendar. And you know, the beautiful calendars coming. These are great to have, you know, the new 2016 calendar, because, you know, you still got a plan now. Then I have beside my desk is whatever, you know, I found these for $1. How cute is that? Because I like things to be real cute. And these binders. What now?
Just like you, Tina. You're real cute.
Thank you. I think so sometimes. It's like, how many more binders and things do you need? Every one of my what's new, and that's what I place in this box. So when you get your order, or leadership, when you've ordered extra what's news, As you get that, take and put it in here because this is your business plan. These are not, you know, when I first joined Avon, I know Lon and the rest of you are like that. I would take this thing. I'm like, I'm so excited. I can't wait to, what am I going to order? Well, that sounds all nice, but we're here to make some money, right, guys? If you're joining us today or listening to this, I know you want to make some money. These are your business tool, and this is your investment. So take each one of these and keep them together so that you can plan. You hear us talk about it. If you've been on Stephen Walker's calls, he's always saying, plan now, plan for next week, plan for 3 months. Well, that's what we're trying to teach you today is get organized. If you have all these things together, then let me show you something really cute. Get all your always keep a copy of each one of your brochures. Now, do you know what this is here? This is our new Avon Living. It holds napkins. But how cute is that? If you're doing an event, you pop your books up. But anyway, I took mine. I ordered it for myself. But I took that and I was trying to keep it organized so I can go over those with you today. So have all those things together. And what we're going to do now is I wanted to make sure you have, when you get back home and watch this, you just have the tools in front of you. And I will, because a lot of people said, I can't find this, Tina, or what are you talking about, a book party? What I will do, please give me some time. I have to go find it. Y'all know we got new computers, so we have flash drives everywhere. I'm going to, and there, you know how it is when you go look on youravon.com, it's so hard to find everything in it because sometimes they move it around. I think they do it. It's like hide and find an Easter egg trying to find some of these supports. But what Lana and I will do is we will send out an email that says, okay, tab 1, here's all the supports to go on tab 2. Here's tab 3. We will send each thing out for you and we'll post it on the Facebook so it's easy for you to pull. So please do not look and go try to find this stuff. We want you with your customers and we want you with your new recruits. We will do the work for you and get this so you can get organized. The main thing is get your stuff ready when you sit down. I want you to have a planning day, okay? I want you to cut that phone off and sit down and get this plan because you are not going to make money. You are not going to grow your recruits. You're not going to service your customers well if you do not get organized. And you know, especially this time of year, those of you on our phone call who've been brand new, you're probably listening to this saying, what are they talking about? This will help you as well. So what I want you to do is find all these things and print them off. But today, I want you to take notes. Don't worry about, please don't be trying to make your binder if you're live now. You can go back and make your binder later, okay? And you know what? Some people say, I don't want all that paper. If you don't want that, you can make a file on, you know, when you find it, make a file on your desktop. You know, all you have to do is, I think, is right-click, create a folder, and you can say, this is my binder. And you can have it in there, which is nice to have anyway, because you can email those to your new representatives, or you can find it and you can, especially if it's something you need to change, if you keep it, you can go in and edit it as you want. So you can do that as well. Okay, now that I've done all that talking, Lana, well, let me get my cup of coffee here. I had to share this with you. So let me take a break 1 minute and let me show you this cup because this is coming too. You know what it says? Keep calm and sip on. Me and Lana had to talk about that today already, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Woo, isn't it, Lana? it gets a lot.
It does.
Who on Lana's team and over on mine, we talk fast, don't we, Lana?
Yes, we do.
And we get excited. But we love our company. We love you. So let me calm down a minute and sip. You know there's nothing in the cup. But that was my little commercial break. You got to get these they made. Look what they come with.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Oh, I'm making music too. And you get the cup, and you can hang this on your window or could put it on your Christmas tree, and it says the same thing. Keep calm and sip on because that's what you got to do, guys. Now, Lana is my queen of making commercials, so I always get her to do that. She's not doing that today, so Lana, I'm not putting you on the commercials. I don't do her justice, but I just wanted to take a break because I know that's what you're thinking too. Boy, that girl's talking a lot. I can't keep up. So I just want to give my little commercial one of my favorite products. Okay, now let's get out the binder. My binder gets thicker as I go through, okay? So on my first tab, what I want you to do is I have emailed a few things to you already. Now, if you've seen this, I know Lana and I both, I think, have sent it out. Our boss sent it to us. It's a pretty little grid here, and it's really nice because you can say, okay, oh, look, I'm in this campaign. Look at all the things going on, and you can go down and see those at a glance. Now, it's also going to be in the guide that I have sent you, and I will send again. Don't worry if you don't have it, and we'll post it again. It's called your Success fourth quarter, I think it's called. Don't quote me on that, but we'll send out the binder for you. And if you come to our holiday event, now I'm not going to promise this because sometimes we don't get things, but we're supposed to have them in color, aren't we, Lana?
Yes, we are.
Did you not hear that too on one of the calls?
I did hear that, Tina. So hopefully that's going to come through.
Well, you know I'm a trendsetter, and we didn't get them yet, but that doesn't mean we still have time. So if we have them, you might have a beautiful copy of if you come to our event, you'll have a beautiful copy of that. But you know what? Go ahead, and I printed mine in black and white so I can highlight it and change things. It's okay. But Avon is going to start sending them out quarterly to you. And if you don't have them sent out to you, it'll be posted so you can print those. So that's what I want you to know, that you'll have that. But in that guide, the point was that I got off track, was you will have something like this in your guide as well. So on the first tab, what I want you to do is pull out and put your calendar. Now, whatever, you may have a printed calendar. I think it's nice to have another calendar, whether you're doing Google or whatever. The other nice one is called a roadmap. Have y'all seen that? Can you see it here? And if you see, you see me trying to keep it, they did 3 districts right now. So what I do is I highlight when you can change the color. It's like highlighted one color from one district, when their orders go in, when their orders come back, when they close. Do it to whatever you want. This is a very confusing looking, if you're brand new, it looks very confusing, but you're called an RPS. So when you know what your RPS is, you could just highlight, hey, in October, these are when my orders are due for my customers. These are when they're going to come back. This is when that campaign closes for that district. Leadership, these are great to have because you have people all over the U.S. So you can guess when things are going to go in. Now, you know, the Christmas time, it'll change a little bit, but right now we want you to focus on October. So you'll have that. Then just anything, you've got your, what we call our RPS calendar. Remember, we just talking about that? So your RPS calendar leadership, you can go ahead and put one of every, you know, the trendsetter all the way to campaign 10 if you want to. I mean, RPS 10. That is in there so I can highlight and know when I'm talking to a new representative. If Lana, if I call, we can say, oh, I noticed your RPS 4. This is when your orders due. You can email this to them as well. Lana and I both will make sure they're on Facebook so you can download those and not have to hunt for them too. So once you've got that, your first tab is really about your organization, your calendar, those kind of things. Your next tab, we're going to go over quickly a little bit. Lana, I'm going to do the 12 days of Christmas. If you want to do double dollars when I'm done with that, can you be prepared for that?
I sure can.
Okay. Now, the 12-week of Christmas, this is why I wanted you to take your binder, because I know that there's so many incentives. Now, this is funny because this is what I always say. When we say we're going to make things simple, we make it more complicated. I mean, I do that to myself too. So what I want you to do to make it not so complicated, Avon just wants you to have a lot of stuff. Sometimes we're like, oh, Avon, what are you thinking? How many incentives? But you know what? They want you to have a lot of stuff, and they want to reward you. So to keep it simple, run off each time there's an incentive, run it off and highlight things that you know. Because right now, we're calling it 12 weeks of Christmas. So I'm going to go over a little bit of this with you, not in great detail, but I wanted you to know because right now, starting campaign 22, our trendsetters campaign 24, we want you to get out there and earn every single one of these 12 gifts. Avon is going to give away something to the top 200, okay, in each campaign. Trendsetters, you stand alone. You're not competing with people because, I mean, we know us trendsetters, we are special and we need to be treated special. Let me stop myself 1 minute, because if you're on this call and you're saying, what is a trendsetter? Let me tell you, trendsetters are fabulous. I always wanted to be a trendsetter. Then I got to be one. And once you're a trendsetter, you'll always be one, right, Lana? Lana has been one.
Right. In your heart.
In your heart. What happens, what a trendsetter is what they do is it's like a test market for Avon. You set the trends. They set the trends. So whenever you get something, I remember when I first started, and when we send it out, like if you've got something I've sent to you and you're not a trendsetter, you're like, what does TS stand for? Why does that say different campaign? That's because they sell 2 campaigns ahead. And they'll tell you it is very special. It's a special honor, but also it comes with its headaches. So my trendsetters are listening right now. We understand. Me and Lana understand. And so I wanted you guys to know really what it was. So when we say that, because I don't want to confuse people. But our trendsetters, you stand alone. You're not competing with a non-trendsetter district. Okay. So campaign 22, I want you to get out there, and what you're going to be selling is the party for Fergie. Okay. You need to sell at least 10 to get in the running. The top 200 representatives who sell those will get the, what is it called? It's called an Amazon Echo. It's worth $180. So I hear people say, well, I don't want that. It's $180. Sell it. Never let anything pass you by. If Avon's giving it away, take it, okay? Take it, sell it, give it away as a gift, auction it off on eBay, whatever you want to do. Win every single thing and go after every single thing. So what they're going to do is they're going to send out, Lana and I will do it as well. We'll send out, okay, this is the 11th week, the 10th week, or whatever, we're going to count down, okay? So the first campaign, remember, Fergie, that's what you're going to be doing. So you've ran that off, right, in your little binder? So take this and highlight it each time so you know what you got to sell. Now, our trendsetters, because there's not that many, there'll be 10 prizes given. And I know somebody in 1436 or more than one is going to win that, okay? So get out there. And this is why I wanted you to have your calendar. You're going to mark on your calendar. That's my focus. I'm going to sell this many of these. So that's why you want your calendar. Okay, so I'm done with trendsetters, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to turn it over to Lana, and she's going to tell you about what double dollars is and what Avon has coming for you for that. Go ahead, Lana.
Great. I'd love to talk about double dollars in award sales. Yes, it's award sales. That doesn't mean you make double profits, but award sales are a great thing, and it can help you achieve the President's Club level, and therefore your earnings immediately once you achieve it in the following year can be more, because you are guaranteed 40% no matter what your sales are, 25 off of the fixed earning items. So what will count for double award sales? First, let me tell you when it starts. It starts in campaigns 22 to 26 for national. National is everybody that's not a trendsetter. And our wonderful trendsetters is campaigns 24 through campaign 2 of 2016. And what counts toward those double dollars? It's the new skincare. Now, let me just warn you or give you a heads up. What is excluded and does not count are items from the outlet, samples, minis, trial sizes, as well as a new age-transforming cosmetics. These are excludes from the incentive. Now, you want to really plan, just like Tina says, how many do you want to sell? How much do you need to make President's Club? That's really what most of the time people go for double dollars. They want to achieve another level. And so advanced units and stock up offers in the What's New that build through campaigns 22 through 26 national, 24 to 2 trendsetter will count. Units sold from the holiday skincare savings flyer that will count. And I'll be sure units sold and billed in national 22 to 26 and trendsetters 24 through 2. And then you're going to have a question answer sheet. We can actually send this out to you. I want to tell you everything. I was like, Tina, where can they find all this? Because it's in several places for a manager. But if you go to youravon.com, right there on the landing screen, there's little boxes to the side, and it says something like view the most current incentives. And everything that I have today, and you can see my holes this out of my binder, and I don't have my laminated like Miss Tina here. She's showing off today with her lamination little sleeves. I love it, Tina. That's great. I do have some, but they're not in it yet. But this was all printed right from youravon.com. So go to that Q&A, read over it. Some of the things I do want to point out, double dollars do not count towards your award points if you're trying to win or earn something. So those are just some of the highlights about double dollars. And Tina, I will turn it over to you, or I would be glad to go over HIT 100 right now if you'd like for me to. Or what do you
want to go ahead and do that? Go ahead, Lana.
Let me go over HIT 100. HIT 100.
Well, wait a minute, Lana. Let's stick to this. Let's try to. I'm sorry, guys. Remember we said this is like we're gonna sit here together. Let's go over all the sales pieces and then do leadership pieces. That way we're kind of keeping it together. Cool. So Lana, I'm gonna have you, if it's okay, if you will just talk about the fundraiser, our elephant fundraiser, the elephant in the room. If you'll do that next, and I will talk about the bundles that we've got going on for sale. Okay.
Tina, I do not have that flyer printed.
Okay, I have it. No problem. That's fine.
Eduardo is beautiful. I want one for myself. Did you order
one? We should have him coming in, and we will do a broadcast. Those of you, that's why I said, remember, there's things that email us and say, hey, I heard y'all talking about this. We want more details. So we will do something just on fundraisers, okay? Lana, what I'll have you do, if you want to just look through the leadership stuff, and I'll have you go over some of that, and I'll go over the pieces because I have it. Remember, I'm trendsetter, so there are some special things. Lana will be. That's why she's agreed to be our partner too, guys, that you've been getting a lot of things ahead of time, because 1377 has got a lot of things ahead of time or know things because we've been a trendsetter. So Lana said she will still share with us. Okay, I'm going to show you. You've seen that we posted this beautiful Eduardo. I don't even know if I say his name right, but he's a beautiful elephant, okay? This is the reason I want you to take things and create this binder. There's no way you can keep up with this stuff if you don't have it in one location. So as I sent things out, I know I'm confusing you. So print this off. And the reason you want to have it, you might say, I'm not going to do a fundraiser. Why not go ahead and have it? Because you never know when you run into somebody that have a question, or they say, things happen. You might heard something horrible. Somebody says, hey, I want to run, start reading. So if you have this already printed in your binder, in your holiday binder or your quarter binder, each time something's different, you can pull that out and say, hey, wait a minute, I remember something about that. So let me tell you about this and why it's great. And like I said, we will do a full fundraiser training webinar for you. But this is nice. Every year, Avon has a cute little stuffed animal that you can sell. Now, what you do, I've asked my ladies, and anybody to join in and do that, is to try to raise money for whatever you want, but at least try to do, if you don't have anything that you've got going on, think about your firefighters, your police officers who serve us in our communities every day. They're very near and dear to my heart, because if you've ever needed them, if you haven't, God bless you. If something has happened to you, you know who you're going to call. You're going to call. You're not calling Ghostbusters. You're going to call the police department, or you're going to call the fire department. If you get in an accident, they all show up. So I believe in giving back. So let me tell you what you could do for them. Take this. You don't have to have a whole organized thing. Take this and print it off. You don't have to have it in color. Carry it with you with your customers. And what you can call Avon now, you got to remember this. Call the Avon. You can look on youravon.com under fundraisers. There's a number to call and say, look, in campaign 23 to campaign 26, I am going to do a fundraiser for my local fire department, okay? If you want it to be tax, you don't want anything to be taxed on that, you've got to go to them and get a letter to get a tax ID number. But you know what? You don't have to do all that if you don't want to. Collect the tax, because what you can do is take the profits. It can go to different locations. Tell every customer, look, I'm raising money for our local fallen firefighters, police department, or whatever you want to do. And you could take the profit. What I suggest you to do is say, hey, at least try to keep at least 10%, because you're going to have time and money spent on this. So you can say, hey, 40% of this, when they place their order, say, you know, look, let me show you something that you can do if you would like to give back. This is I'm raising money for our local fire department, and you can get this beautiful animal. You can keep it yourself and give it to a grandchild or child or somebody that you know, but the profit is going to go towards the fallen firefighters in our local area. That money can, you know, when they give you that, you order it and you give them the stuffed animal. But they also can say, you can keep it yourself, or if you like to, just donate the elephant to the local fire department or the police department. Because what happens, if something happens, there's terrible things happen. Sometimes children have been taken out of home in the middle of the night because things weren't going well in their home, or you know, the child was in the back seat and mama had an accident. You know, hopefully nothing happened. Police department comes, fire department comes, and there's a child in the back crying. Most police officers have in the back of their trunk, they will have stuffed animals. people do donate them, and they go take that to console the child. So think about how cute that would be, that in the back of police department and fire department or whatever in your area has all these that you've raised. So even if it's one or two, it's worth it because that's going to help some child. So you can donate that. Now, the big question is, you know what? Some people cannot afford $20. Let me tell you my tip. Find some coloring sheets. I will promise you I'll try to look for those. What we've done in the past, I've seen Lisa Wilbur do those on her site. Get some coloring sheets that have an elephant on it. And when you're at an event, take those coloring sheets and say, I'm selling these coloring sheets for $1. The $1 will go to buy an elephant. Once I reach 20, I will buy an elephant to go to our fire department, and the proceeds are going to wherever you choose. So how easy is that? Think about how many you can sell that simple. So the point was, have this on hand so that you know what you're talking about. Get out there and think about if you sold 20 of these, what that would do for your business too. You're giving back to your community, and you're also going to boost your sales. Okay, that's my part on that. So you've got that in there. Now, go ahead.
Can I jump in and add something? Sure. You know, and if they don't like Eduardo, those flyers, you can print them or you can order them in color. Any amount you sell is 50% profit. And the one thing I love, Tina, and I probably stealing your thunder, you were probably going to say this, is any profits that you donate is a tax write-off for you. So how wonderful is that too?
Thank you for sharing. No, I didn't. I wasn't going to mention that. Thank you so much. There was something else I was going to say about the elephant too. Oh, remember the trendsetters? What happens also with the trendsetter, reason they're special is because sometimes things happen. And when they happen, the district manager and the leadership have to make sure Avon knows, hey, there's a problem. There was a glitch. We're trying to get that. Now, trendsetters who are listening, if you ordered this elephant and you were charged, you only got 25% off, we are working on that. Do not send them back. You go out there and sell those, and we will fix it for you because there is a problem. That's what I'm talking about when you hear the trendsetters, that things happen. We have to fix it before it hits national. So get out there and sell these elephants because it is going to be big profits, and we're going to give back to our community. Okay, what was the one thing? Okay, before we go into leadership. Oh, there we go. See? Even though we're live, we still make mistakes. Okay, you know we're going to have, Avon is letting us out of the office. Can you believe that? That is like letting a wild animal come out in the field. So make sure you've gone to youravon.com or the links we've sent you and you register. It is no cost. There's been a lot of confusing. There's no cost to come to these holiday events, okay? You want to be there, and I hope to see your binders there. Hint, hint. Right, Lana? We want to see them binders and them planning when we see you.
Yes, we do.
But register. Now, you'll see different things going on. We'll send you emails. Like if you come to see us in Charlotte, we're going to be open all day long. We have 2 rooms, and one room is going to be for training, and the other one's going to be like live training tables. Now, if you're in our other districts, and I know Lana has several set up, I have several set up, it is fine. You can come to as many as you want. There's no cost this year. The reason there's no cost, there will not be a product bundle or gifts that you'll be getting. But you're going to have lots of knowledge. You're going to meet everybody, and you're going to get out and see us wild people out in the field, okay? At these events, we are going to have these sheets. Now, I've sent these to you. Lana sent this to you because these are going to be bundles that you can get that day. You won't be able to take them, but you can order them that day. Now, trendsetters, we need yours in now because by the time you come to Charlotte on the 19th, our orders are closed. So get these in now. The reason even if it's not, we want you to get them in now so we can go ahead and have them pre-sold. So if Avon says, hey, wow, we need to get quickly making some more of that footworks, we need them to make sure they're not short. And this is how Avon fixes things. I know somebody said, hey, that flyer, I can order that later. The reason we don't want you to, remember what I just said, if Avon says, wow, we have pre-ordered a lot of these, they can get out there and make sure that you have the products on hand in time. That's why you have things that you'll get from your district manager, even though you might see them. We'll ask you to do it ahead before it is in your brochures. So what I want you to do, I'm going to go over these quickly with you because there's been a lot of confusion on this. Okay. In the first campaign, for now, the first bundle is only going to cost you $11.54 for a full bundle, and the value is $50.99. Okay, if you get that bundle and you get the next bundle, which is called our Best of Beauty. It is a value of $263.99, and it's only going to cost you $50. The good thing is you can break that up. So when these bill to you, you're only spending around 30 some dollars, but look what you're going to have. You're going to have over $300 worth of merchandise. Now, what you going to do with those? Isn't that great, Lana?
Yes, I'm saying wow over here.
Wow.
No.
I want every representative to have these 2 bundles. Now, if you say, look, I can't afford 25, at least get you 1 or 2 of the other bundles that are only $11. Everybody take these, because what I want you to do with these is take them around and start showing your customers. Now, if you order these, our trendsetters, you're going to order these by the 16th. We want everybody to try to get in this week so we can sell as many. So if you're watching this broadcast, we've sent it on email, we've sent it on our Facebook. Go ahead. You don't have to have the beautiful flyer. Just send us, say, hey, Tina, hey, Lana, I want both bundles. If you take both bundles, you are going to get a beautiful bracelet, the charm bracelet. You know, the charm bracelet is a big thing. And you're going to get a bundle of those bags called the Beauty for Purpose. Now, they are red. When Lana's talking in a few minutes, I'll go grab mine. I ordered some so I can show you. I'll hold them up so you can see them when Lana's done talking about the leadership. So we wanted to make sure that everything that we can on sales that you have in your tablets. Now we have this. I would still keep it with you so you can see what you're going to get. So in your tab 2, you're going to have that as well. So you've got your all incentives about sales, because I know several on your call on here are like, I just want to sell. That's fine. So I want you to have that. The second thing about this for non-leadership will be the, it's called Refer a Friend. Now, if you're on here, I've had people say, I don't want to do leadership. Most time people are just confused. We will talk to you about that later. But did you know that if you refer a friend, puts at least $100 order in, you're going to get over 100. What is it, Lana? It's over $100 worth of bundle. It's free.
It is, Tina. Yes, it is.
It's a beautiful bundle. So
and
you
then,
don't have to be in leadership.
Right.
So contact us if you have that. Those are the things that are available for you right now. And as more happens, and if I forgot something, I promise I will send it to you. So you're going to put that in tab 2 of all the things to help you. You know, we're going to go over each campaign, just a few highlights, because we don't want to keep you too long on the call. But those are just the highlights of the non-leadership incentives right now. Lana is going to go over. I'm going to have her talk about the. What you were talking about, the Hit 100. Those are for our new representatives.
Yes, I love Hit 100.
Okay, Lana, go ahead and take it away. And I'm going to step away a second really fast and grab that bag while she's doing that.
You know, I'm so excited about what Tina was just talking about. You know, we have such a great opportunity. And with Hit 100, this is when you're out there and you're bringing people in. Refer a friend. You can do that just once. If you only bring one person in, that's okay, because then you're a promoter. If you decide you like it, after that bundle, you're going to get $35 checks. But Hit 100 is for new representatives, and they can earn $100 in cash, $100 in product, and $100 in samples. And it builds on each campaign. So in the first campaign, if you're in leadership, or even if you're just a promoter and you've brought that one person in, encourage them to try to go for this incentive. It's very rich. And to have a $100 order in 5 campaigns is so achievable, because they have a flyer that's called the Daily Care Collection. And it has a tracking sheet. And if they only sell 5 of those and order their books, they will hit 100. So it builds on each campaign. Each campaign, they want to sell $100. And on the second order, they will receive their samples, and AVON will bank $20. That will happen for 4 campaigns. And on the 5th campaign, they must submit that order. They will receive $100 cash for achieving the incentive, and AVON will also send them the product bundle of $100. It's wonderful. It's going through right now, campaign 26, and for trendsetters, I think that would be through campaign 2. So you want to tell your people about it, help them hit 100. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you. Okay, here's the bags I was telling you about. They're beautiful shopping bags. There's AVON on one side, and there's It says, why buy from a faceless chain? Buy from a friend, beauty for a purpose. Now, aren't these beautiful bags? Now, if you're doing events, take these bags and put some beautiful tissue in these bags and put them around your, or you just have one. Or can you imagine when you're going through the mall having your little bag, how beautiful that is? You're going to go take a customer their gift. How nice is that? So you're going to get those free with the bracelet when you get those too. So I wanted you to see how beautiful the bags are. And you can purchase them as well. But sometimes I know it's like, there's no picture. I don't want to see that. So I wanted you to see what it looks like. Okay, so now that you know that, Lana's gone over that, we're going to go over just quickly a few other of the incentives that you're going to put in the binder. Now, we will, I want you to print these off, highlight, and study those. Because remember, I know you keep saying, well, Tina keeps saying that same thing over. This is why I want you to plan, because you've already heard there, especially brand new people, wow, there's already a lot to do. You know what, it sounds like keep it simple, but I want you to know, highlight it, put it in this binder, and put it away, and just get out there and take care of your customers, take care of your downline, and don't worry about that. This is for you, a goal, so you can go back and look at that. So what was she talking about, or what was the qualification for that? If you have it already highlighted, it makes life a lot simpler. Okay, now the one thing we don't want you to forget, there's a few other incentives for leadership. That's why we said we're moving on to leadership now. And if you're not in leadership, we'd love to have join us. Take out the word leadership. We consider it business partners, because when you're in Avon, it's so much more fun when you do have a friend join you. So those of you who are listening in, think about somebody that could use more money for the holidays. And I had one, I think it was Michelle Jones. She said this on one of our calls, and I just loved it. She said, think about this. If you got a new job, you went to a new job, and it was just the most fabulous job in the world. They treated you so well. And while you were sitting around the water cooler, you noticed there was a sign that said, hiring now, 1 spot available. Now, and you had a friend who really could use more money or would enjoy that job. Would you not tell your friend about that and tell them how much you loved it? That's all you have to do. You don't have to pressure people. I do not believe in pressuring people. We don't have to. This is a company that is fabulous. So all you have to do is say, hey, you know, when we were talking the other day, I heard you say something about, you know, you needed more money for Christmas, or you needed whatever it was. Just say, you know, I'm doing Avon, and this might be something you like. You might want to try it out. Just talk to them about it. Pick up the phone and call your district salesman or your leadership and say, hey, I do have a friend. Why don't you talk to her about that? That's why I never push leadership aside. Leadership really is just words. And like I said, sometimes we make things complicated. We call it promoted. We call it this. It's really just bringing a friend into the business with you and helping them. Because any of our leadership will tell you they probably didn't join Avon to start leadership. They were like, hey, most people said, I just wanted the products for myself. But why not share that? Just like you as a representative, are you really going to keep all that Skin So Soft and those great products at home with you? No, you want to share them with everybody, because you know we have the best products in the world. Same thing. This is the best business in the world because it can be fun. It can change people's lives. So do not forget, just think of one friend. If you say, hey, I don't want 5, 6 people on my team, fine. Think of one friend that you know, hey, we can do this together. I just want to help her out. Then bring that on. For those who say, hey, I want a big team, I want lots of money because I want 2 paychecks coming in, then fine. This is for you. I don't want you to forget about this, Margaret. Have y'all seen Margaret? Margaret is fabulous. She's a simple, down-to-earth, running our company. She likes to make it simple. She is a mover and a shaker, let me tell you guys. She wants things to happen for Avon. But how would you like to go have dinner with her? I want some of my people on the team. How about you, Lana?
Yes.
I want to go have dinner with her.
And you get to take people with you.
Yeah, no, you get to take some people.
Like that.
So this is a short time.
She'll come to your town, won't she?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you how you're going to get there. Okay, this is a short one. Remember, this is why, once again, Tina's saying I should have a calendar. Campaign 22 to campaign 23, our trendies. Campaign 24 to 25. I want you to put it as your goal on your calendar. I'm going to have, and don't doubt yourself, I'm going to have dinner with Margaret. Now, how are you going to get there? Now, how are you going to get there? The top 8 gold leaders and above. Remember, there's those names again. When the most qualified appointments between 22 and 23 will achieve dinner with Margaret. And like she said, you get to bring some guests, right? So the
Yes.
achievers and 6 guests, let's see, how does it get? The achiever and 6 guests, downline members. These are for our top. You'll get to invite some people in your downline. Think about our friends or family. How cool would that be if you won dinner and there's a friend that you've been talking to about joining Avon, and you said, look, I'm going to go have dinner with Margaret, the head of the U.S. You want to go with me? I bet you they'll be signing up for Avon when they're done, right?
Yes. It'll be so nice.
So now remember what a qualified recruit is, right? They put at least $100 order and pay for that. The reason we put the $100 order in because we want them, it's easy to get a $100 order if they get out there and try, but they're going to make money and stay with us. And they're going to look at what Lana just talked about, the Hit 100. So print this off, highlight it. I'm not going to go over every little detail, but I want on your calendar, I want to see or know that, hey, I put that down. I'm going to win it. I'm winning this. I'm winning the 12 days of Christmas. I'm going to win it all. And that's all you have to do. Look at it, highlight it, put it in your binder, because leadership, you know, when you're meeting your new people, maybe not the first day, but eventually you want to have a conversation with them within that week about all the things they can win. So you put it away, you put it as your goal, and it's gone. Now next, I don't know, Lana, if you have this, but I already have people texting me. Mexico, who wants to go to Mexico?
I do
Lana.
like that.
Lana and I got to go last year. Who went with us? Who wants to go again? Now, last year we got to go, and it was fabulous. If y'all don't know, if you were with last year we were called the Coastal. Now we're called the Falcons Flying High. We won as a district, as a division. Every divisional manager and majority of us, I had 5 people on this trip. 4 won it, 1 almost did, so he just bought his ticket. So I know you want to go to this. Okay, so run this off. Highlight it, because you're going to get there. It's going to start in, let's see, campaign 23 to campaign 1. So it's going to be a long time. Now, how are you going to get there? This top 70 ambassadors, silver ambassadors, gold ambassadors, you're going to get a $200 gift card. Okay. The top 40 leaders will earn a trip, and the top 5 will also get to bring a guest. How cool is that to win a guest to go with you to Mexico? The top 40 silver leaders and gold leaders and top 5 will also get to bring a guest. The top executive unit leaders, silver leaders, gold leaders, and platinum, boy, that's a mouthful, will also get to bring a guest. Okay, how are you going to get there? You know my tip? Get out there and recruit and tell everybody about Avon and show them how to sell. Think about people right now this time of year who want to make more money or who would love to just have discounts. So remember what I said, just print it off and say, I'm going to Mexico. Because think about, even if you don't win Mexico, if you go to shoot for that, look at the money that will be in your bank, okay? Now, the one thing I wanted to highlight to you, those of you who are getting Alma leads, if you don't know what Alma leads, they're leads that you've earned. That'll be another day and another discussion. But what those of you who are not out in the field working your business, if you're only working those Alma leads, you do not get to go. And this is where you have to personally recruit. This is why it's so important that you're out there in the field. And this is not just for leadership. This is for everybody. Because you know what? You need to be sharing on your Facebook. You need to be sharing everywhere you go, when you go to the grocery store, talking to people. Because that's how you're going to get there. And that's the reason I want you to say, this is what I'm winning. Put it away and go do the best business that you can. That's how you're going to get to Mexico. And it's an all-inclusive resort. And I wonder if it'll be the same place, Alana, like we were at Mexico.
Oh, it was a beautiful resort. Big like beds outside with canopies that you lie on, and the food was great. It's a beautiful beach. Oh, you're just going to love it. You got to go. You got to go.
So be there, right, Lana? We want you to be there and earn it. This year, managers can't go yet, is what we say. But that's okay. We are here for you. We want you to go and enjoy yourself and earn all the money and trips. That's why we want to go over these incentives for you, because it's so confusing sometimes. So once again, highlighter, put it on your calendar, put it away, and do the best business you can. Now, I'm not going to go over all the leadership stuff because we have done that on other calls. We will do it again. If you've looked at our leadership loop, those of you who are new to our districts, we do with several of the managers, we do a lot of little these Google Hangouts together. So you can go watch those. We will put them again, some of the links, so you can look at the leadership stuff. Like I said, we'll do it again. We'll do one-on-ones. It's fine. But I don't want to go over all that with you today. I just want to make sure you have that. Then you have the crossover and cash. Now, when you are listening and you hear this, what's crossover? What are they talking about all the time? Because this is important for everybody in our business. Crossover is what Avon is looking to have more representatives than they did last year. Why? Why is that important to everybody on this call, whether you're in leadership or not, whether you're a manager, a leadership, or representative? Because you see all these great things Avon's doing. If you want Avon, people say, well, Avon used to give us this, they used to do that. We have to have investors. And this is not a let's talk about investor call. But when you hear that, Avon, how we get investors when they see Avon growth. And the only way to growth is the only way the stockholders look is the amount of representatives. They don't even look at the sales. They're looking at how many active representatives are in the U.S. So we need active representative. That's why it's important to recruit. That's why it's important that I don't care if your order is $5 or if you sell $10,000 a week. You are important to Avon. And so we need you. We want to keep you. Your customers need you. You need Avon yourself. So that's why when you hear crossover, what are they talking about? Avon's trying to make a number called crossover. It's more than we had prior year. And if you don't know that, we finally last quarter, had profit. Woohoo! So Avon is growing. If you want incentives, we need investors to give us money. That's why you hear the word crossover. So our leadership and different people have a goal to make a crossover number. So like I said, we're not going to go over that, whether you're in leadership or not. Even if you're not in leadership, please print these off, put these in your tab 2, okay, and put those in there. Now, because I know we're running an hour, and I know how you guys are. You're like me and Lana. We get a little ADD, and we cannot stay very long on a call. So we're going to quickly just go over the other things on here. What we're going to do is we're not going to go over everything in each campaign, but Lana and I are just going to say, okay, campaign 22, what we were going to do, we're not going to do that now, because I think it's better that if we send it to you where it says, okay, in campaign 22, these are the incentives. Campaign 23, these are incentives. Print it off. It is going to be in your guide. But we just want to give you a few highlights of each campaign. We will be doing broadcasts that is focused on 1 or 2 campaigns to give you tips. And you're going to get those when you come to what? What, Lana? Where do they need to go?
They need to come to the holiday meeting on the 19th in Charlotte, October the 19th. Exactly. And we're going to have 2 times, 11:30 and 6:30. Is that correct on the time?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
But we're open all day long. And remember, whether you're on the call, Lana has other events. I have one in Winston and I have one in Graham too. So look at those times. We will send details out to you, but I do want to make sure that because I don't want you confused about that. So that's why I said we will go over more details. We'll be leading the call there in Winston. I'll be working with the other district managers. I've kind of got all this I'm in charge of that happen, but I'm working with my other managers. We're going to put a great event for you. So be there because you will love it. You will love seeing the products, getting out and get the energy to get going. And you can invite your customers. Don't forget that. So if you're in any of those areas, invite your customers so they can see products. Invite people who may say, oh, I don't know if I want to join Avon, or someone that you think. Bring them with you because we'll have a recruiting table as well. So I'm going to move past that. We're going to go into to tab 3 now. But like I said, we're going to go quickly because I don't want to keep you on the call. We will have those for you later. Now, I do want to mention one thing that's has been another question I've had. Now, you've seen me and Lana send a thing out. Oh, there's a skincare class. People are like, they thinking it's me and Lana teaching this class. No, we have our expert from New York. Her name is Robin Dodge. She's one of our field trainers. Robin Dodge has been around a long time. You see the skincare clinics that have been like $99, $100. They used to be more. Well, you get to go for $49 now. And that's why I said there'll be different events. Like in Graham, I'm closing it down from 2:30 to 5:30. Only the people who paid the $49. So you're going to go on and register online to go to the event. Pick the time that you want. It doesn't matter if you say, hey, I'm just going to do a lunch break and I just want to come walk through. Fine. Just pick a time because we have to have a number of how many is going to be there. And that's fine. It doesn't matter if you don't come at that time or you change it. I want to come at lunch and now I want to come at dinner. It's fine. Just go register. Then if you want to attend the skincare class, you want to be certified because you're going to get a certificate, you're going to get a nice booklet, and you're going to walk away with knowledge, and you're going to be a skincare expert. Think about that. That is our number one thing to sell. All these great coffee cups and everything are wonderful, but what keeps repeat business is your skincare. And if you don't feel comfortable about skincare, once you walk away from this, you're going to feel confident, you're going to have the knowledge, you're going to have a certificate, and you have bragging rights. I am a certified skincare representative. So you can help your customers and think about the money that can grow from that. So get registered on your skincare today, please. It is $49. You will pay that right online. So that's why I didn't want you to be confused. Our meeting does not cost only the skincare, because that is going to Robin. Robin is flying around, and I told them, get to North Carolina. So Robin is here with us. So she will be teaching those in Graham and in Charlotte. So look at the times, okay? More information will come because Robin is going to do me a favor and is going to come in the field, and I will give you more information on that. We won't go over that. Okay. Moving on to that's why I said we're just going to go over this quickly, because I do not want you on the phone. I know what I want you to focus on is just getting your binder and getting organized, because that is what is going to be most important to your business. So, Lana, I think what we'll do is if you will just touch campaign 22, and we're just going to go through these quickly. And if you'll look at that. So, Lana, would you go ahead on with 22?
Yes, 22, and these what's new, it's like your planning guide. It's like you're going on a trip and you want to plan ahead. So you receive this. If you were in campaign 20, you got your campaign 22 what's new. And as you can see, it's about Fergie, and this is your item on the 12 the gifts that the representatives can earn. And then as we go through, this book is big about breast cancer awareness. So many items in here now profits will go toward the breast cancer awareness program, more than there's ever been. In fact, we counted one day. Now I've lost track of how many there were. But you'll see on page 9, the little slippers, even a portion of the profits will go toward the fight against breast cancer. It's just a beautiful book. You want to look through. You know the rules of the What's New book. You can order from each section, and you will pay the demo or the representative price, and you can order up to your demo limit. If you're a new representative, then you can get one item from each section or selection, but you do need to buy or sell $50 worth to earn the demo or the representative price. There's a beautiful jewelry bundle on page 17. Of course, our advanced techniques products are 40% off on page 19. Everyone's into the nails. Look at these beautiful Minute Minis, the nail kits. This talks about makeup expert. There's tips in here too. So viewing this every time is very important to you. There's a little insert about Mark, and don't forget your Mark Magalogs. They actually run for 2 campaigns, and if you're not getting those, this is more income for you. If you haven't promoted the Mark, think about getting Marks, promote them, get them back, share them again. Some wonderful bundles. There's a sample page where you can get 63 samples for $7.99. It's absolutely wonderful. It's variety, it's fragrance, it's skincare, it's lipstick. So you can't go wrong with this bundle. And then, of course, your best tips and the things that AVON thinks will be hot is always loaded right on the back here, what's hot. And they pick out 5 items for you to talk about. As Tina was talking about her, the planner, a lot of people take these, they take them apart, and they put them also in a book so that they're easily to go through. But it's beautiful. You can order in campaigns 20 and 21. And that's just a little recap of campaign 22, Tina.
Thank you, Lana. And like Lana said, that's why this binder, we want you to make it your own. Do it how you really want that fits you. Because if I say, hey, do it Tina's way or do it Lana's way, I can't do it. For me, I can't do it somebody else's way. I have to do it the way I want. But when you do your binder too, I'll tell you another trick. See, you're going to get these if you haven't downloaded already yet. This is going to be, it kind of looks like what Lana's saying. It's just highlights of what's new. What you can also do, I have that in another binder, but I would try to keep it in one. You can, the binder that she's talking about, you can get the kind with the folders, so your tabs can have a folder in it. Pop in that, this is where you have your what's new, and maybe pop in your brochure too. And the brochure might make it a little lumpy, but you could put the what's new in there. So what you would do is have your highlights on each campaign. So in binder, remember this is the third tab, you're going to have each campaign. The reason we're talking about 22 is because that's really when your biggest selling starts, and it's giving you time right now. Our trendsetters are actually in 24, but everybody else is in 22. So you'll do the same thing, 24, 25, 26. Well, each campaign, whether Avon sends it to you or not, have a tab where it's going to have each one of these campaigns and highlight. And the reason you want to do that, the one thing I want to mention, when you're doing your calendar, I believe you should have a 3-month calendar. Okay, take 3 months. Run off right now. You should have run off an October, November, December calendar. Put on there, okay, these are Avon incentives. Okay, then these are what I'm going to talk about. Now, you've seen these little sheets that look like this. Let me show you one. They're in the back of each brochure. They have the Fab 5. I call this the triple F plan, because what you want to do is it's called 5 Fab Focus Products. So you heard Lana talking about, it may be like, there she's showing you that. If it may be a product that Avon said, hey, you want to sell this. But what if you say, hey, this is what I'm excited about? Then that needs to be your focus. When you take your campaign brochure, which I'm going to talk about the 23, each brochure, especially if you're a brand new listen today, hey, I want to win this incentive. How am I going to get there? I'm going to get through my brochure and my e-store online. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus on 5 products. Avon has highlighted some hot sellers for you. And a lot of times I've came back out, Lana will do that for us too, and say, hey, this is what's hot that already happened. We've already sold it. This is what's happening. So what you want to do is say, hey, I'm really excited. Like I want to talk about what's on the front of the book, the back of the book, and a few things in there. So like we were just talking about what's fabulous in campaign 23, these bracelets. I love these bracelets. This is so popular. You want to demo those. So when you got your what's new, if you say, hey, I want to make $1,000, how am I going to get there? Well, how am I going to make $1,000 order this time? Well, I'm going to I've got my demo ahead of time, so I wrote down in campaign 23, I'm going to order what I like, which is the bracelets. You don't have to order all 5 things. Pick at least one thing every campaign. These are my bracelets. I'm going to wear these. When I take this out, I pointed 5 products out there that I'm going to talk. I'm going to hand you the brochure. These are my favorite things to talk about. When they gave you an order, say, did you see these bracelets? It's a great deal. It's very popular. If they say, I don't like gold, or I don't want a bracelet, say, you know what? Think about Christmas coming up, or whatever holiday, or just a gift. Show them this. Say, this makes a nice gift. Wrap it up. It's beautiful. This is what's popular now. Somebody has someone who wants whatever's popular or whatever's trendy, even if they don't care about jewelry. So you're picking this each campaign. And campaign 20 all about fall. So you're going to talk about, look at this. This is very trendy right now. These shawls, they're beautiful. You can keep it open, or you put it around you like a scarf. So think about how many of those you can sell. When you're planning, make yourself a goal. I'm going to sell 10 of everything, the 5 Fab products. So in campaign 23, you're looking at those products. Look at your guide. It's time for you to start what? What do we already talked about? The fundraiser. So you're talking about the fundraiser. We have these beautiful hand creams that you can talk about them too. So in that campaign 23, those are your focus products. So run that off, put it in there, and Lana is going to go over quickly of 24 for you.
Well, Tina, there is so much in 24. I could just talk about every single page. I just was trying to minimize it, but it's so hard to do. So, of course, we're going to hope you're going to get it out and go over it yourself. But right on the front cover is an Avon exclusive. It's the Next Stop Christmas Train. It's a Disney item, and you can pay for it in full, or you can make payments on it. So read about those details. Something for everyone in this. You do not have to go to that wall, whatever that world is, or that K, whatever that place is, when Avon has it all right here. Frozen. This is your holiday shopping what's new. Get as many demos as you can. And remember, you can re-gift them. You can give them as a gift. You can sell them for full profit. There's bundles in here. There's special, there's even the makeup and everything. In fact, the Fab Five, or the 5S that Tina was talking about, is about product and other things on the back of the cover. Also in campaign 24 is when we're going to have our What's New Living. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I remember this when I was a representative, and people to this day, and I've been with Avon 18 years, still ask, do you still have that home book? Do you have that book about, and this is the coffee cup that Tina showed earlier about keeping calm. It's on this book. But there's some special representative bundles. I'm trying to find those on page 28 and 29. So these would be great for you to show and resell. So this is great. Also, you will be getting a new mark that will be coming out in 24, and this is used in 24 and 25. Remember, when you use something that you have not been using, you have found a way to make incremental income. And that's what these New Living and the Mark book can do for you. And I'm sure that Tina's probably going to want to hit on the holiday resale event. And I hear her with a little coughing going on in the background. So she may have had something too strong in that cup that she was drinking a little earlier. So we'll see if we can pick on her just a bit. But the holiday resale is strictly for the trendsetter. And this is where Avon will send you more additional brochures that are related to Christmas covers. And what you'll do is, even though your customers have looked at these books, trendsetters, go back and show it to them again. And even a great tip is go find new customers with these books, because you are a trendsetter and you do a great service and a great work for Avon. Avon does reward you with extra books this time of the year. So please read about your holiday resale event, and I know Tina will be coming out with more. Also, we'll give Tina just another little break there. She's had that strong drink in that coffee cup. We won't even go there about what that could be. We know it's coffee, we know. But also a preferred preview will be coming, and it's called Attraction. It's a new fragrance, and it's 50% earnings to you. You want to check this out. It ships in 23 for national and trendsetter, and bills for in 24. So Tina, have you got that strong drink a little bit under control?
I think so, guys. I get so thirsty, I think I drank too fast. So excuse me. Okay, yeah, I've seen this out to my trendsetters, because like Lana was saying, our trendsetters get to what we call resale because they're so ahead at the time. And I didn't want to share with you, those are in 23. Get out there because you want to make a lot of money. Our trendsetters, whoa, excuse me.
Bless you.
Trendsetters, over what Avon expected, was over 8,000 in sales. Okay. Congratulations to our trendsetters on the call. You did a phenomenal job selling in campaign 23.
And Tina's coughing. I'm going to let her get her another little drink of something. Now I'm going to jump in right there, Tina. Tina, that what you just said.
If you will do that, I'm going to step out a minute. If you will just explain that a little bit and go into 25 and let me step out a minute.
I will be glad to. Let me get a hold of my sheet. But what I want to say is what Tina just shared with you is huge. If trendsetters selling ahead are selling that well now, what can it mean for you? It can mean the same for you, that the holidays are going to be great. So the trendsetters, you will get free brochures in campaigns 24 through 26. Yes, a free pack of 10 brochures will automatically be included in each of your holiday trendsetter orders. So trendsetters, for the free ones, you don't have to do anything. They're going to load that right in your order. In fact, you'll get your 10 brochures free in campaign 24, and they should come in your box in campaign 24. 10 and 25 should come in your 25 order, and 10 in 26. Now, you're going to be tempted to go ahead and use all those books and get sales. And if you want to, that's okay. But be sure and order you more, because I promise you, you can resell Christmas more than one time. Just look at your own holiday shopping list. How many times have you bought, you thought you were through, you go back and you buy more, or some customer has actually ordered something, and once they've received it in their hands, they say, oh, this is lovely. I could get some of these for teachers. I could, you can just, your list just starts to expand because the items are so beautiful that you want to give. It makes you be full of the holiday giving spirit. Also, on this little flyer, it gives you the special numbers that you use to order additional brochures, and it also gives you instructions of how to place your Trendsetter orders. So, Trendsetters, sell ahead of us and pave the way, and we can tell you're already doing a great job, that we're all going to be very successful now and the coming Christmas season. Thank you, Tina, for letting me share that.
Thank you, Lana. Okay, I'm better now, guys. I think too is allergies kicking in there. Okay, so what we're going to do, thank you, Lana, for sharing that. I'm going to go quickly through the next couple of campaigns, because I have, as being the Trendsetter manager, I have some of the things that Lana does not have yet. Well, thank you. You did a great job on 24. So please come out so that you can learn about hosting parties, and we'll share more things going on. And we'll also give tips as we learn. If you've got tips to share with us so we can share with the team. Now in 25, again, this is going to be your success finder. You'll be able to print these. This is what it looks like, and it does give you all the highlights. Campaign 25 is about children. So think in 25, when you go on your calendar, when you're putting something down, hey, I'm going to focus on children. Maybe I can host a party in 25. How many people need to go ahead? I need to go ahead of time and give them the Christmas list that we will post for you as well. So 25, it's focus on children. Get out there and make sure that, and every Christmas tree has got AVON products, because we have everything for the kids. Now, I did just get an order. I will do a broadcast. We'll do one together so that you can see. It'll be all about 25, because I ordered a bunch already for my grandbabies, and I've still ordered some more. So we have tons of stuff, and I'm trying not to give it to him, because especially when the grandbaby comes over, I want to give it to him, because I've got him the robot. I can't wait to share. It's the coolest thing. Okay, 26. Don't even start again. 26, again, this is going to be the end of, well, we'll have a little bit in campaign 1 too. But 26, it's all about the attraction. We'll have this cologne for you to smell when you come over to our events as well. It's a great cologne. I love the Avon listening. See Lana putting up the page there. This is going to be your focus in 2026. Is make sure that under every Christmas tree, every male and female gets this. See, they kind of go together. They smell amazing. And what you can do with these, think about a couple that you need to get somebody a present for. Go to the men and sell the men's products. Go to the women and sell the men. Did I say that wrong?
I think you did. We knew what you did.
Whatever. Stop that. Go to the men and sell the women. Go to the women and sell the men. That's what I was trying to say. But anyway, they go together. I know every year I've heard representatives say, why do they not have the body cream and they don't have the lotion and everything to go with it? Well, you know what? Avon, listen to you guys. They have the whole set, both men and women. So you can fill the trees with fill underneath these products. I just all messed up today.
Hey, Tina, this is the preferred preview about what you just showed, and you're right, they listened. And in this preferred preview, and you want to get this, if you're not signed up for preferred preview, do it today so that this will come to you, because you're going to get 7 pieces in this bundle, and you're going to only pay, Tina, I hope you don't mind popped in. I was so excited you had it. I didn't have it to show, but you're only going to pay $30 for 7 pieces. You know what that nets out to? You're going to pay $2.28 for each 7 pieces of this. That's crazy. Has Avon lost it? They sure have. They lost it for you, representative, because they are wanting you to be successful. I'm telling you, the things they do are amazing, isn't it, Tina?
It is. So make sure you have those. I'm telling you, your customers are going to love the fragrance. My husband loves it too. He's trying to steal my display here. You know, that's what I said. Being a trendsetter manager is fabulous because I get things ahead of time. And I'm going to be so jealous, but my friend Lana promised to share with the rest of you who are not trendsetter districts on here. Okay. The other thing I want to show you is when we went to conference, if you got to go to conference, it's kind of hard to tell on this black and white that I printed. I am going to order one of these watches. It is beautiful. I love the gold watch. And I don't know if you can see this ring. Let me put it close up. This ring, I just ordered it. I got it yesterday as well. It looks so nice. The gold watch with that, the gold watch and the ring. So I'm going to tell you, customers are going to love it. When you talk to the guys, tell them, look, let me make a bundle for you. Get this beautiful bottle attraction, the gift set, and this watch. When the women open it up, they're going to think, what in the world? My husband got it right this Christmas. So make sure you go out there and sell in 26. You're going to love those products. Those are the focus products. And the other thing is a beautiful, beautiful, we have a breast cancer jacket that's coming in campaign 26. It's soft, beautiful. I cannot wait to order that too. I will be getting the watch and that in my next order. See, I'm going to go broke between my grandbabies and things I want. But as a representative, get it, right? If you wear it, if you've got it, you know, if you got it for part of your business, you can write it off on taxes too.
Right.
Okay, now in campaign 1, that's why I said, I promise we're almost done. If you're listening to us, you can fast forward if Lana and I talk too much. Campaign 1 is a beautiful brochure. Where's my brochures? Sorry, I don't have the brochure, but I have the what's new. The cool thing about 21 when I'm looking for that, Lana, did you come over and steal my books?
I did. When you were out coughing, I reached
coughing and she stole my books. Whatever. I will go and post the pictures for you on our Facebooks, and those of you who are not on my Facebook and Lana's team, she will post those as well. But what I wanted to tell you what's exciting about the campaign 1 is the last minute. Most of you will still have campaign 1 that you can go ahead and start off the new year. It starts the new cycle for President's Club, and we will do a separate call, and we've done one about President's Club. Because those of you just joining Avon, a president, they're just the best of the best, the top sellers. So you want to be a President's Club member. Campaign 1 starts the new year. Everybody starts fresh in campaign 1. But what I love about campaign 1, if I haven't told you yet, we're going to have jewelry that is going to be named after districts. So the first piece of jewelry that'll be coming, let me show you. Like I said, it's kind of hard to see.
Oh.
The first piece is going to be named after Prestige, the Prestige division. So in each time there's selling season throughout the year, you'll see if you know, I cannot wait because y'all know we're called Falcons. Cannot wait till the Falcon piece is going to be jewelry made just after that division name. So those are going to be the key things. The last minute we'll have lots of bedroom shoes, stocking stuffers. Usually people will buy in campaign 1. You want to sell big in campaign 1. Now let me backtrack to 26 because you heard about the double dollars. So those of you who are planning, remember, tell your customers that's why you want to plan. Here I go again about the calendar. You're going to mark on the calendar. This is when campaign 26 starts, campaign 1 starts. 26 is double dollars on all the beauty that Lana talked about. So tell your customers ahead of time. This is what I've always told my representatives because, you know, it's also time for that ugly election time. Put little stickers on your books and say, I'm running for president. Put it out on email. I'm running for president. They're going to think, what? Has she lost her mind? Tell them you're running for president to stock up on all their beauty needs with you. Think about how big your sales can be, okay? You can do it. Campaign 26, campaign 1. Now, I'm going to end this call because you're thinking, I'm so glad them ladies are stopped talking. But I'm going to quickly show you a few other things, and then we're ending this call. Okay, on another tab, you want to put out all the, you see here all the Lana was talking about, all the leadership. So if you're brand new, make you a tab because things change. The Hit 100, this is what I'm going to mail. When I call my new representative, if I've got this page already there, I can flip through it and I'll remember to talk about it. It's great to have it saved too, so you can pop a letter in. Thank you for joining my team. I'm so glad to have you. And here's all the things that you need. I'm going to have a call with you in 24 to 48 hours, and we're going to talk about these things, how these tools will help you build your business. There's this fabulous daily care collection. Make it a goal to sell 10. Those of you who are joining us that are brand new. If your leader has not taught you about that, Lana and I will post that. Email us and say, hey, what were you talking about for new representatives? We'll go over all these things with you. Run off the great new kits. If you're brand new, you can order these fabulous kits. You got 5 campaigns to order them in. You know, don't worry and say, oh, I can't afford that right now. There's this beautiful $100 kit. I can't pull $100 out of my pocket. Well, make it a goal that you want a $100 profit. So on your second campaign, you can order that. It is a great investment and you're going to want to have it. Now, if any of our leaders are listening, if you're going to be at any of our, or if you're brand new representatives, if you would love to bring your bag and show all the content, I'd love to have it. Now, Steven sent me, it's called the Elite Bag. I have the bags, but I don't have the products. It'll be on display at our leadership tables at our events. But anybody who has it, please bring to share because it is a beautiful bag with tons and tons of products. So what are you going to do? You're going to run it off and put that in the binder. Make sure, like Lana was saying earlier, a lot of things have a Q&A. Run them off, please, and put them in your binder. Your e-store. How important as a representative is your e-store? You hear tips. Pop it in your binder. Then you're going to pop in your leadership, all about what is this advanced leadership Tina and Lana were talking about, or my upline was talking about. Print it off and highlight the key things to there. Keep it simple. Yeah, remember what I said? You keep it simple, made it more complicated. But I'll tell you, when you have it there, you see these 3 steps. It's really easy. All I'm doing is bringing friends, and I'm moving to the next step. If you print it off and highlight it, it does make things more simple. Then one of my last tabs here, we're getting to the last, is you see this beautiful Albie? This is about President's Club. I don't know what Tina was talking about President's Club, but I'm going to run it off and put it in that tab so I can look at it later. Because if you're like me and Lana, who was up at 2 o'clock last night, you get bored at night and can't get back to sleep. Well, pull out your binder because you know what? I didn't have time. I was worried with my customers, but I'm going to go to this section and I'm going to pull up my, what is a president about? How am I going to get there? I'm going to pull out that calendar and I'm going to plan when I can't go to sleep. Pull that out. Your skincare stuff, put that in your binder. And then create one that's just got all kinds of things. It's the tools that we talk about. We share tons of things with you sometimes. If you have this organized binder and you have your calendar, I promise it'll make your life a lot easier. Pull it out, then have it because you'll have lots of questions. And I hope this call for you. I'm sorry it's run over a little longer than I intended to, but we're so glad to join you. We're so glad to have you. Lana and I are great partners. We've enjoyed it. And Lana has a closing that she's going to close and share with you. And then we're going to let you go on your day and get your binders going. Thanks, everybody. Look forward to meeting you at our Christmas events. And don't forget to sign up. Did I say don't forget to sign up? And don't forget to register, too, for our Rep Fest 2016. See you later, guys.
Thank you, Tina. Yes, Tina is a great partner, a caring, loving, kind, beautiful, intelligent woman and manager. We go on and on because we love this Avon, but it was not ever an attempt today to overwhelm you, but Tina's great guide for that. Your pamphlet is wonderful. And you know what? Yours may not be as organized as Tina's is right to start with. Just start putting it in the book and you'll get there. I wanted to point out to you on the Walt Disney 24, the Christmas ornament is on the back, the 2015. This is an easy sale, and we're always hearing there's not enough things for men. This is some 45% off stainless steel collection, and I bought my husband a similar cross when I was traveling one time, and I promise you the price was much more than this. So we do want to close today by saying visit your websites, your Facebook, your social medias. If you can't get to everything, be sure and join the Falcon division where you can get a quick glimpse of everything that's going on. And Trendsetter Manager Tina, she's good to post everything there. So things we can't see, and I don't have the post, and I don't have Campaign 1, she has it. She'll put it out there for you. So visit that Falcon division. And our close today is going to be very fitting. It's by Walt Disney. And this is all dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. So pursue what is in your goals and dreams. you won't probably pursue everything, but pursue what works for you. And we appreciate you. Thank you, Tina, for letting me be on the call. We're going to keep calm, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.